Everybody, hope you're doing well today. Just wanted to check in, was thinking about the 49ers and really how lucky they are to be sitting where they are at 7-4, leading the NFC West right now. You know, if it wasn't for Jimmy Garoppolo, this team isn't in the situation that they're in. Now, don't get me wrong, Jimmy Garoppolo isn't the reason that the 49ers win. He's also not the he's also happens just to be the reason that they don't win without him. You know, you watch the 49ers and it's hard to pick out the games that they've won just because of Jimmy Garoppolo, but there's plenty of games that you can see whether they've lost in the 5+ years that Kyle Shanahan has been the head coach, where it's been because of poor quarterback play. And generally those are the games when Jimmy Garoppolo hasn't been a part of their organization for the most part. When you look at this season, and the reason I say they're lucky is because if it wasn't for those injuries that Jimmy Garoppolo sustained last year, the injured thumb against Tennessee on Thursday night in a bad loss, the shoulder injury that he sustained against Dallas in the wild card win, the 49ers most likely aren't at 7-4, because if you look at the quarterback room that they were going to go with, the plan had been for the starting quarterback to be obviously Trey Lance. Well, Trey Lance got knocked out a quarter of the way through the second game of the season. If Jimmy Garoppolo is not on the roster, that means your starting quarterback becomes Nate Sudfeld or Brock Purdy. I think pretty much anybody that's watching this video would agree with me when I say it's highly unlikely that this team goes from 0-1 to 7-4 with either Nate Sudfeld or Brock Purdy leading the way. So in that standpoint, the 49ers got very lucky. A couple other things when it comes to Jimmy Garoppolo. You know, a lot of folks talk about the record, and you know, Jimmy Garoppolo is 40-19 as the starting quarterback of the 49ers. That's impressive. Now, like I said, it's not just because of Jimmy Garoppolo. They have a great defense, really good running backs, some really terrific wide receivers, and who help him out tremendously. But he's, for whatever it is, can't really explain it. There's something about Jimmy Garoppolo that helps this team win. And I was looking through some stuff today, and I saw a quote about Mike Shanahan and his time in Denver. And it made me think about where Kyle Shanahan is right now. When Mike Shanahan was in Denver after he won his Super Bowls with John Elway, he went through a little bit of a rough stretch before finding Jake Plummer. And with Jake Plummer in Denver, Mike Shanahan went 41-19. That's the same record that Kyle Shanahan has right now with Jimmy Garoppolo. But that wasn't good enough. They felt like they needed to get something better. They needed to improve the quarterback position if they were going to win a Super Bowl. So what did they do? They traded up in the first round and drafted a strong-arm quarterback by the name of Jay Cutler. In 3 seasons with Jay Cutler as the starting quarterback, Denver went 17-20. After the 3rd season, they traded him to Chicago. Denver eventually made it back when they went out and brought in Peyton Manning. That was how they got back to a team that was capable of competing for Super Bowls. But it took them a few years after that. Mike Shanahan lost his job. And so my question is, did Kyle Shanahan learn from his dad's mistake? What's going to happen in San Francisco once Jimmy Garoppolo is gone? Because more than likely he won't be here in 2023 to save the team like he's done pretty much since 2017 when he joined, when he's been healthy. Those are the questions. Think about those. Enjoy your day. Keep it locked in here to the Jackhammer channel. Lots of 49ers news and information coming up. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon.